Welcome to the 7 Foundational Principles to Living Your Legacy. My name is Tim Seeley, and I will guide you through these foundational principles. I'm excited that you're here and trust that you'll gain a clear understanding of what a legacy is and why it's important. Before we begin, let me say that I've had a variety of life experiences, from being a radio DJ to working in the construction trades. I've been a business owner as well as worked in the nonprofit realm. To help understand foundational principles, my experience in the construction trades will be helpful. I've observed a building being built from the hole being dug for the foundation all the way through the building being occupied. I'm going to use a building as a metaphor for your life. Most people only see the finished product or what's on the outside. Buildings come in many different shapes and sizes, but those that are built the best typically have a strong foundation. This is where the real work begins. After an excavator comes in and digs the hole, the cement contractor will come in and level the site. They'll mark out the corners and double check to see that it's square. The frames are set and the concrete is poured. If this is not done properly, the building will not sit properly. Again, this is where the real work begins and what the building will rest on. This metaphor of a building is helpful because your life needs a strong foundation to hold you up through life's challenges. There are so many distractions in our world today, with many things seeking to gain our attention. Media is tainting our world, where who and what you are can be twisted and turned any which way. Many people today live out a life that is a shadow of who they really are. Social media, the entertainment world, and the culture we live in is telling you who you should be and what success is. Do you know who you are and where you are going in life? Let me ask this question a little differently. Do you know why you do the things you do and why you make the decisions you make each and every day? All these decisions and actions are important when you consider the big picture. Over the course of your life, all your decisions, even the seemingly small ones, will add up to become the sum of your legacy. Imagine your life as a flight path of an airplane. If an airplane is to travel from, say, New York to LA, and it starts out on its course being off by even just 1 degree, it will not hit the mark and arrive where it's scheduled to go. Likewise, during the flight, the pilot must make corrections and adjust its course to make sure it gets to its proper destination. Each decision, even those that seem inconsequential, can affect the trajectory and destination of your life. Every action has the potential to take you a bit off course as it pertains to your desired legacy. In this example, the plane represents who you are as well as your foundational principles. The world is trying to take you off course, but if your principles are strong, you will stay the course and adjust and keep yourself going towards your destination. These foundational principles are important and will keep you on course. As I have gone through life, I have seen both positive and negative examples of these principles lived out. Briefly, the first foundational principle is character. I've had to stand up and live out my character by making some hard choices, which required me to hold fast to my personal convictions of what I felt was true and right, even when it was difficult. The second foundational principle is connection. I love people, and this is one that is important because how you interact with others affects your impact on them. Thirdly, competence is developing skill, knowledge, and experience. Courage is the fourth foundational principle to living your legacy today. Courage is the willingness to continue to move towards a goal or purpose despite the risks and challenges. Consistency is the fifth principle, which is about being steadfast and following your principles and course of action over the long haul. The Afghan proverb, which says, "If you think you are leading but no one is following you, you are just taking a walk," is the epitome of the sixth principle of clout or influence. Lastly, the seventh principle is coachability. Learning and growing, as well as being humble and willing to be open to criticism, is a true mark of a leader. As you go through each module, take some time to evaluate where you are and how you relate to each of those principles. Evaluate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. This will give you a starting point and help you as you move forward. I encourage you to download the workbook and take the time to reflect on each principle. Are there areas you are doing well in? Are there principles that you need to improve on and be more purposeful in living out? It might be helpful to engage another person you trust to walk alongside you and provide you with honest feedback, encouragement, and guidance as you seek to live out these principles. My desire through this program is that you will take these foundational principles to heart and will live each day purposefully with the end in mind. One of the challenges in life is that there can be things that we pursue that may not be the best in light of your legacy. You know, things that have happened in the past that have been detrimental to your character. Also, sometimes life just gets in the way of your goals and dreams. There's seasons where you just need the money to survive, or circumstances that have distracted you. Another situation that I've experienced is that my work or the things that I did were not thought through, and I lived life aimlessly. It is fair to say that there are seasons of life that you may have gone through, or maybe are going through them right now, that may have you on shaky foundation. Be encouraged that it's never too late to start. It is never too late to shore up your foundation to get back on solid ground. My hope is that you will live a full life and one that will have a positive impact on the world around you. Through this program, I trust that I will make an impact on your life, equipping you with these principles and inspiring you to influence others. Now let's dig in. Click on the first module and learn more about the first foundational principle to live your legacy today.